Yeah, today was a workout day. So I just received the news recently that an old friend from junior high and high school passed away. It was sudden, and no one expected it, but when you get to be my age, having your old high school buddies pass away isn't a new experience. Even my old high school crush passed away a few years ago. And of course, that made me ruminate on a few things because, of course, these type of things do tend to make you think. And, well, I'm me. But they say that the curse of getting older is that your relationship circles shrink as you get older. When you're in school, you have friends there that you hang out with. You might have had a lot of friends, or if you were the type who wound up getting bullied and weren't all that popular, you still had that group of misfits that you like to hang out with. But then you go through high school and you graduate and you all go your separate ways. You might make some friends in college if you go. In your 20s, you tend to go out bar hopping a lot. And so you have a lot of friends that you do that with. But then you get older and start having kids and have responsibilities and the mortgage. And so a lot of that dies out. You try to keep it going, but getting everyone's schedule to match isn't as easy as it was when you were in your 20s. But you still have your coworkers at work, and although you might not go out and hang out, at least that's some interaction during work hours. But then you retire and that goes away as well. And in the end, you may have a handful of people that you associate with, maybe a few family members, or maybe no one at all. And as I was starting to worry that this news of this person's death was just another example of my relationship ring closing up just a little bit more. And about it, I began to realize, well, for most of us, that's already happened. It has nothing to do with age. COVID shut everybody's relationships down for the most part. We were all pretty much alone because we had to isolate. And although lockdown is over and we're getting out more, we're still dependent so much on the internet for our relationships. It was something that's been going on for a while, but COVID certainly exacerbated the situation. And it feels like, especially if you're Gen Z or Gen Alpha, the vast majority of your real friends seem to be people that are online. And I don't know how good an idea that is because although I've heard a lot of people talk about these parasocial relationships that people have with people online, famous YouTubers or influencers, in a real sense, the relationships that we have with each other online are also parasocial relationships. And although a lot of people think that online friendships and relationships are great because they give you the opportunity to connect with people you wouldn't have the opportunity to otherwise, I still am not convinced that an online relationship can replace a face to face one. Because if online parasocial relationships really had everything that you needed, then why do all these people go to these YouTubers' houses to try to make an actual connection with them? Although obviously no one should ever actually do something like that, they at least have an understanding that this online relationship that they feel like they have is missing something. I've said it a bunch of times on this channel, and I'm going to continue to keep saying it because I feel like it's true. Our lives need to become more analog. And by analog, I don't mean just buying DVDs and CDs and owning physical medium. We need to have offline IRL experiences and interactions with each other. We need to seek out and cultivate these face to face friendships and relationships. I know you've seen the news. I know you've seen all the reports of how dangerous being online is and how, in a lot of ways, it's getting worse. But if we don't start making analog friendships, if we don't get offline, we are screwed.